morning, everyone. It's a great honor to me to be before you, inviting all of you to this one-day program on space technology, development and application in our daily life. Today we have with us our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.D. Prasad Reddy garu, Dr. Murthy Remilla, a renowned scientist from ISRO, and our beloved Principal Garu, Professor P. Srinivas garu, and the distinguished faculty members of the Department of Electrical Engineering, AU College of Engineering. So a recent survey says there is a 5 billion market for space technology by the end of 2025 in India. And what says there is a requirement of 1,000 nano and cube satellites for India at the end of 2026. So that makes the program significant to be organized here so that we may progress inch by inch towards making the goals reality. On this occasion, I humbly request Professor K. Ramasudha garu, Chairperson Board of Studies, to be onto the dais and after the head check. Now, may I request Professor P. Srinivas garu, Principal AU College of Engineering, to kindly come onto the dais. I now request that Director Gaganyaan Mission of ISRO, so I request may I request the most Vice Chancellor of Andhra State, ever supporting personality to come permission that we start the proceedings, sir. So the first item is prayer by Ms. Lovita. Thank you, Ms. Lohita. May I request Professor K. Ramasudha Garu, Chairperson, Board of Studies in Electrical Engineering, to kindly give us a speech on this occasion.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Visakhapatnam, the special guest today, Dr. G.I.T.A, Principal, AU College of Engineering, Professor tedx, our head of the department, faculty, and my dear students. A very good morning to one and all. This one-day event is organized by the Department of Electrical Engineering in memory of Dr. R. Vijayshanti, whom we lost to COVID. Speaking of Dr. R. Vijayshanti, she was a very good teacher, excellent researcher, and always she used to be ready to do any job that is assigned to her. Not only by the department, by the college authorities, whatever job is given to her, she used to readily accept it and do it. Today we have with us her father, Dr. Murthy Garu, in the audience. So this, after Dr. Vijayshanti, the family thought that her spark should live on in the department. So they thought an endowment lecture every year should be there in the department for the benefit of the students so that the spark spreads. So with this intention, we thought every year it would be August 31st, but this year, because it is the first year, we are doing it today, but from next year it would be August 31st, which is her birth anniversary. And coming to the event today, our head of the department has rightly chosen the subject, space technology, and has aptly chosen the right person for this event today, Dr. Murthy Garu, because today the basic thing is many of them, the parents or the students, they do not want to join the conventional branches like electrical, mechanical, or civil. The craze is only there towards the computer science or IT. I know there are two strong personalities on the dais, our Vice Chancellor Garu and our Principal Garu from the Department of Computer Science. But still, the day-to-day problem that we see around us, it does not come with a tag that this is an electrical engineering problem, or this is a computer science problem, or this is a mechanical problem. So we need to identify the problems around us and we need to find a solution. That is the basic thought, because many of them do not want to join electrical engineering or mechanical engineering because they feel that they do not have enough opportunities. Opportunities will not be there, they have to be created, and you need to take the advantage of the opportunities around you. Like in the words of Dr. Garu, he had an idea. I've gone through certain works of Dr. Garu. He had an idea around in 2010s or 11s that if a farmer could be there in his own place and he could search from his mobile the nearest place where he can sell the harvest, that would be the best thing that could happen for him. Instead of searching it elsewhere, he could have it on his hands. That idea, probably during that time, early 2010s, it would have been abstract, but today it's a reality. So what is abstract once would be a reality after a few years. So each and every one of you should identify the problems around you and find solutions for the problems around you. Sir, on this occasion, I would like to congratulate on behalf of all of us, in fact, in behalf of all Indians, the achievement of ISRO, because you belong to the family of ISRO, launching 36 satellites in the atmosphere. So congratulations on behalf of our and every one of us. And because of these inhibitions towards the basic courses, probably we need to be equipped. So with the idea of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, so he thought that in his words, whatever is the starting point of our generation should be different from the starting point of the present generation. So the courses should be reframed such that they match the starting point of the present generation. So he has drastically asked us to change the curriculum by introducing significant courses like Industry 4.0 and Finance for Mechanical, Civil and Electrical Engineering, which is the need of the day. So thank you very much for directing us, and we would definitely change our syllabus so that it meets the present day criteria. So with these few words, I hope the spark of Vijayashanti goes into each and every student here, and it continues, and Vijayashanti lives on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your kind words on this occasion and making us to remember Dr. Vijayanti. May I request our beloved principal, Professor P. Srinivasarao Garu, to speak on this occasion.
Good morning, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Secretary, Special Guest, Shamari Nagar, a very renowned research scientist, head of the Department of Mechanical Electrical Engineering, Professor Malika, and the chairperson, viewers, including Professor Masala, and my colleagues of the dance and student friends. A very good morning to all of you. So, already the head of the department and viewers chairperson, they mentioned the purpose of conducting this endowment lecture. This is this event or this lecture is organized in memory of one of the beloved teachers who passed away last year. Dr. Vijayashanti. I take this opportunity to pay my tributes to and coming to Vijayashanti, she was a wonderful played leave for 6 months. And unfortunately, it happened after I took charge of the principal. And she got treatment and returned back. So when she came back, then I asked her, so how are you? She said, fine, I've joined, I'm attending my duty. And immediately asked, so why don't you join my team? He said, sir, please don't give me any position, but I will settle whatever assignment you give, I will certainly work for it. So then I said, okay, we'll see. Because I know very well, whatever, because by the time the hospital was part of my administration, then I know very well whatever is assigned to her. So it is something that is my assignment. It's very difficult. Now coming to today's event, okay, uh, respecting her and organizing the program like this in the department in her memory. And on this occasion, Professor Sharma Malaga, so he knows as an ISRO scientist, very strong connections with Visakhapatnam as a very well-known Sahiti there. So he has a lot of friends in the literary circle in Visakhapatnam. And first time I met him only on such occasion. And some Sahiti Sabha was organized in our Vajmati auditorium. So obviously I happened to be there. And my predecessor, Professor Avdhani, the former principal, introduced me to Sharma. So sometime he gave me his visit card and he made some suggestions. Sir, Mr. Principal, why don't you encourage your own students? Not many of them are taking part in the space research activity. So why don't you encourage them, especially the students of electronics, electrical and computer science, to take part in our ISRO activities. They will give them support in the form of internships or trainings, whatever you want. Okay, so immediately, uh, and by this time we also had some plans. Okay, like some of the students, Wilson, and other team, they were working with Professor Mallikarjun Brother. So it was there in my mind. So immediately I called Mallikarjun Brother and gave Sharma address and asked him to be in touch with him and conduct programs in this area of specialization. Since then, people have been continuously working on that, and now they're planning to, or in the process of designing a nano satellite. So everything is happening fine. So some of our students have, under the guidance of Professor Mallikarjun, some of our students have even participated in NASA competitions and appreciation certificates of appreciation, and that has given a boost to their activity, and they have been uh, pursuing this vigorously. But the main problem for them is finance. Yeah, I guess close. Finance is the no. Finance is the problem. I think if they can get some financial support, either through ISRO or I request Ramgul Vice Chancellor using his okay, uh, influence and power, whatever it is, to help this batch of students to get some funding from any agency, so that this will be the first of its kind that is happening in the campus of Bombay. I hope especially this will become a wish all uh, this department and whoever is here to take part. Okay, more of you, I expect more of you to join this kind of programs. Okay, and do work. And I thank all the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Anand.
So thank you very much, sir, for your kind words of encouragement. And certainly we will try to keep our steps towards getting it reality. I now request Ms. P. Sandhya Rani to introduce the honorable guest, Murthy.
Good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to all the listeners. I'm so delighted to introduce our honorable special guest, Dr. Rimula Narasimhamurthy Garu. Dr. Murthy Rimula Garu is an energetic and enterprising individual with diverse career spanning 33 years of experience in cross-sectional covering technical, business, and management domains. He is currently working as the head of project management and budget division in human space planning group for Gaganyaan project under integration and checkout area, URSC Bangalore. He holds a bachelor degree in electronics and communication engineering and a master's degree in business administration. He received a PhD from Department of Management Studies, IISc Bangalore, in International Business Studies in 2010. He joined SHAR Center in 1988 and worked in PSLV Launch Complex for 3 years. He joined in NRSC Hyderabad in 1991 in satellite data reception and data approval systems. After completing his master's, he was offered business development position in Andhra Corporation Limited, and he worked as a deputy director for a decade in expanding international marketing of Indian remote sensing surveys. He worked as a senior scientist in technology transfer and industry coordination program at ISRO headquarters. He worked as national coordinator for National Disaster Management Project and National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO Hyderabad. In the sector application of space technology, he has been associated in program development and coordination of telemedicine and tele-education service in India during the period of 2011 to 2012. He has been member of Telemedicine Society in India since 2012. He was on the board of editors for American Telemedicine Association, Telemedicine and e-health channel for the 7 years. He was the co-editor for Telemedicine Manual for the year 2007. He was also a member of National Task Force of Telemedicine formed by Indian Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. He worked as the Vice President of Indian Society of Geomatics. Having conscious towards research, reading and writing, he has more than 45 publications in business strategy, marketing and space technology in various national and international journals. His major accomplishments and contributions include expansion of IRS across 16 countries, expansion of ISRO technology network to P96 nodes, establishment of supply chain management system for spacecraft realization, smooth program and project management at Gaganyaan project. His main vision is to take the benefits of the technology to the common man for improved quality of life and encouraging entrepreneurial ventures in space program. And he also took part in delivering motivational lectures about space technology in many schools and universities. Thank you, sir, for being a part of your. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sujana. May I request Dr. Murthy Garu to kindly speak on this occasion.
Good morning, all. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. So, on the dais we have Professor Prasad Reddy garu, head of the department, Professor Srinivas Rao garu, and Professor Matsudan Rao garu, and Rama garu. I say good morning to all of them and to all the students and the faculty and other members who have participated in this today's program. At first, our homage to Dr. Vijay Shanti, in whose memory this lecture is being conducted. This is a great way of celebrating her achievements rather than giving a full-page advertisement in a newspaper. Spreading the knowledge to the next generation and spreading the awareness about some technology. Today it may be space, tomorrow something else, or next year it may be something else. But then giving a practical orientation to the students, because you are all book oriented and exam oriented till now. I don't know which year students you are, maybe third or final year. But then placements oriented. But reality is you have to know what is happening in the industry. At least even if you don't join ISRO, at least what is happening in ISRO. How a small nut and bolt plays a very important role in ISRO. So with that intention, I accepted this invitation. I humbly thank the organizers for inviting me. Now I will get into the lecture without wasting further time. Thank you once again. Okay. Then we'll have the lecture after some time in detail so that we can interact more once Professor Vice Chancellor leaves for his other programs. Thank you, sir.
On behalf of the Department of Electrical Engineering, I humbly request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor PVGD Prasad Reddy garu, to kindly give his message on this occasion.
Good morning, friends. Distinguished
Kind of Baganian. I'm really proud to say that he is also a witness at Andhra University. You'll be surprised that way. He is not only an engineer, he has done a postgraduate course in Telugu from Andhra University. And today, in fact, after the meeting is done, I have invited him to come down to my chambers to join for a PhD program in the Department of Telugu. So, Sri Lakshmi Narasimhamurthy garu. And the principal of the college, Professor tedx. And the head of the department, Professor Mallikarjun Rao, Chairman, Board of Studies, and also the Director, Computer Center of the University, Professor Ramasuda. And I see all the professors of this department. I see Bhaskar Reddy here, Shiva Krishna, I see Professor Nazir, and I see all the other teachers here, and all the students of this particular department. And, sorry in case I'm not able to look around the names all the time. And more importantly, the students, the research scholars, and also the media. Well, I understand that today the lecture is being organized in the memory of one of our colleagues,
Coming back to the academic part of the session today, I told that morning session, you will be taught on the space technology related applications by none other than Murthy Garu, and then followed by some online sessions. Friends of you're all in fact doing a wonderful course, a course in electrical engineering, that too in one of the best engineering colleges in the country, that is Andhra University. You know, Andhra University point of time, it has got that kind of a wonderful legacy in the form of very great teachers. Some of them are alive even today. I see the principal. So how fortunate you are something special to choose a different branch of engineering, a core branch of engineering, electrical engineering. Now, in the prospects that we have in the times to come, the prospects, especially you are going to have the students of mechanical engineering and the students of science and the students of metallurgy as well as chemical engineering, you will have ample opportunities and wonderful prospects. Today, the service industry, information technology, is producing a number of jobs. It's providing a lot of image. And that's the reason why most of the time the youth as well as their parents are in fact putting their attention on towards transistor, right? We used to have, these big size radios at our homes with all vacuum tubes inside. So all of a sudden people said the transistors, right? The invention that was happened those days with the name called transistor. Professor Avadhar, former principal, friend of the university. Thank you, sir. The transistor today that was invented about 30-35 years back somewhere in the laboratories. It has become the reason for the so-called formation of Silicon Valley. And then, it gave birth to what is called as Intel and fact-child semiconductors. And, entrepreneurs, by looking at that particular concept, went far, far beyond. And today, your Twitter feed, how it is energized. The basic DNA was there at transistor. You see, you can always have a linear connectivity from that invention to what you are doing today through that, the iPhone. That is being powered from where? So you never know. And once you get an idea, anybody can get an idea from anywhere. It has nothing to do with your college. It has nothing to do with your religion. It has nothing to do with your background. It has nothing to do with your country. You can get an idea. And your ideas can scale up to any place. And it can impact the whole globe also. And we are seeing the examples from Silicon Valley. And today, see, Silicon Valley, once it is known as a place for ideas, it has become an ideal that is possible everywhere. Small countries like Hanoi, countries like Vietnam, people are coming out with wonderful video games. The Flappy Bird, Flappy Bird, it was invented by a person from Hanoi, small country, and that has become most downloadable game today across the world. Right? You see, only just a couple of people have come out with an idea called Google Chrome, and of course they were hired by Google at a later stage. Google Chrome, invented by just 2 persons, startup idea. That's the reason why today countries across are in fact focusing at youth and to empower them as entrepreneurs, startups. Hence, that India is also investing very hugely on what is called as incubation centers, startup cells. Thanks to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And also thanks to the dynamic vision of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Y.S. Mohan Reddy. They are asking the universities, in fact, to put total focus only on entrepreneurship, startup, incubation cell, promote all the youngsters to move towards doing something new. Because that energy is there with you. You have that energy. Instead of wasting your energy by swiping through the telephones, what do you get? You don't get anything because when you're just swiping through the telephone, that means you are only just reacting to the agenda of other persons. The emails, the WhatsApp, etc., what you see in the morning, half an hour, 1 hour, is not your agenda, it is other person's agenda. Rather than wasting your time and distracting towards that, why not you just think about doing something in the incubation cell? The university, in fact, started investing very heavily on the incubation cells. From next month onwards, I'm also giving the dates to you. Next month, 15th maximum. Next month, because over the last 2.5 years, we have initiated the process. And you can see that in the very entrance of the engineering college, a huge structure has come up. It is already complete. And in that building, next month, 15th, sometime between 15th to 20th, it will be inaugurated. It is going to be the technology hub for Andhra University. And already taking permission from the government, we employed a CEO, a professional with 25 years of experience from Tech Mahindra to lead that particular startup. Because it should be run only by a professional who has got that kind of a professional touch, interaction with the industry and all these things. Along with him, I have recruited 10 people to go to Purdue University for taking training. In fact, a couple of months later, 2 persons from this department also will get an opportunity to go to Purdue, take training over there, come back, and then enrich the student community and all the other faculty members back on this particular campus to see to it that this culture will go up. Because the next generation youth, they don't want to just become employers. They must become employers, entrepreneurs, right? Never ever try to look for some kind of a job opportunity on the campus, TCS, Wipro. Over the last 2 decades, all these people, they are getting into TCS, Wipro. No, they're all very good companies. I have a lot of regard on all those companies because it has provided employment to all of us, all of our youth. They have become, employees over there. And as employers, we always, we take pride of, the Wipro, Premji or Infosys, Narayana Murthy and all, they are all, very big people, right? But now, even, person like Ratan Tata, a person like, Narayana Murthy, instead of talking about Tata, instead of talking about Infosys, they are trying to, in fact, look at youth and investing their capital to those young people who are coming out with startup ideas. You look at the talks that are given by Ratan Tata these days. He always says that every morning I spend 1.5 hours of time to understand what youth are exactly doing across the globe. And if I find a particular idea, in fact, I am sending my people over there to invest. So they understood that you have a great role to, in fact, play for this particular country, and because they believe that you are the people who are going to shape this particular country and shape the destiny of this particular country. That is there with you. So at Andhra University, the startups, it welcomes you all. And I put a request, in fact, to all the department faculty members to take all your students over there, connect all the students there, let them go there. Right opposite to this particular department, a year back, we have initiated a Center for Excellence for Internet of Things and Artificial Intelligence. How many of the faculty members from this department got time to go there and see what is happening over there? Because it's an Andhra University initiative. Never ever think that the registrar or the principal will come and sit here and take you there forcibly. It cannot happen because this is your property. A Center for Excellence for Geospatial Technologies is coming up at Geoengineering Department. Totally funded by a private corporate from Singapore. So many new things. In fact, at the startups, not many people are aware. We have not disclosed this to press also. So far, Andhra University in the last 2 years has incubated 74 startups. Not a press item, it will be revealed only next month. 74 startups, highest among any state university in India. And out of the 74 startups, there are 4 startups which are in growth stage, obtained 3 crores grant from Government of India. See, we are in India, right? Not a developed nation. Developing nation, right? What do you mean by developing? See around all our problems. Yes or no? That's called developing. So as such, when you look around and you notice so many problems, so many issues, you as an youngster propose a solution. That's all. That's called startup idea. Just propose a solution. You have a problem at your hostel, propose a solution. You have a problem at your community, propose a solution. You have a problem in the department, propose a solution. Propose a solution. Right? In fact, I am looking for students to come to me and say that, sir, we wish to have an app design which would address all the issues of the students and stuff, moving all the way there to the registrar's office and waiting there in the queue for hours together. An app. Come on, design. We will take the app from you, we'll pay for you. So many issues are there and so much of opportunity is also there. See, you have joined the university not to just get a degree. To get a degree, you can also go to an affiliated college. And in fact, Murthy Garu is making a mention that some affiliated colleges are doing far better than us. Yes, sir, I do agree. I do agree because there is going to be a very strong management who would put a lot of controls on the faculty. And you say that they are in fact into satellite technology doing wonders and money. But here we don't have any dearth for money. But only thing is that our teachers have become so much busy in only teaching. But sometimes they are all. I in fact put a request to them to also spare their time for research. A student is ultimate end of the day. What is important? This particular message, okay, I want to tell to all my teachers to sensitize them and also to maybe to you also, because some of you might become future teachers. When you enter into the space of teaching and learning, that learner is very, very, very important. Your duty is to inspire the learner. And a learner, you as a student, you should always have a very strong thing in your mind that you are here to make a difference. And no, you cannot give any right to anybody to in fact put you down or make you feel that you are not knowledgeable or you are not really significant over here. It is the responsibility of the teacher to interact with you. In case if you are not really meritorious, he has to in fact cajole you, pat on your back and give you books, interact with you one-on-one, which is happening in the private colleges. Because I got a complaint from this department, there is one professor who is rejecting the scholars. The university will reject such professors. It cannot be tolerated at all. The student should be given topmost priority. What for you are here? What for you are paid? Not just because you have got a degree. Go else. You work elsewhere, if not in this department. If you think that the department students are not really worth, the students will reject you. As simple as that. So you as a student, how serious you are. Because the generation trend is that, because you have got a lot of skill set, a lot of knowledge. The reason being, you are all, the youth belonging to Generation Z, with a lot of gadgets, a lot of access to new information, and access to information very fast. Your learning curve, compared to the previous generation, is at a higher speed. Because you are able to learn at a higher speed, when it comes to examinations, passing the examination, it has become so easy for all of you. So that means, never ever try to focus your time only just for securing some marks and or getting the degree. The remaining part of the energy. If I have to put myself into your shoes and sit there, what I do? I don't get that opportunity. And this is also not known to me, or not known to your PhD universe, and not known to Murthy Garu. Had it been known to us, maybe I think we would have done even more wonders than bumbling through the life for 30 full years to reach this particular place. Today, your future is in your hands. As simple as that. So decide what is your goal. Yeah, may not be long-term goal. I don't say that you should have moonshot goals. At least what is your goal, immediate goal? Have that clarity. Yeah, I wish to become this. To wish to become that, what kind of a skill set is required? You must get absolutely competent at acquiring the skill set that takes you more close towards your goals. A lot of online content is there. A lot of material is there. And really, if you think that there is somebody who is doing an excellent work in the area of your interest, you can reach your professors. You can ask them to invite that particular person. How you get the inspiration? People talk about inspiration. Inspiration, you get it only because of two things in the life. One, whenever you break out from the normal routine and move towards an adventure, any adventure, automatically you get inspiration. Or listen to great people. When you listen to great people, they will never exhibit themselves. There is a saying that if you sit next to Nobel laureate, he would never tell you that he is the Nobel laureate. The other person will tell you. See the quietness and humbleness with which he sat there. Being head of Gagarina unit. See humbleness. That's very important. I've been noticing him since yesterday. He came to my chambers, I was only just looking at his personality. Such people, they do not move. They know that what they know is little and what they will have to know is much more. Now, fortunately, you were given birth in wonderful times. Wonderful times. And you were born for a particular purpose. God has given that opportunity. He has given that birth to you to create wonders and wonderful purpose. Experiment. What do you lose? Third year, go to the incubation cell, sit with them, take your professor, go with an idea. There, we have system to mentor your ideas. You have some idea of references to space technology, telemedicine, in fact, Murthy Garu was talking about yesterday, telemedicine. Propose a solution, some kind of an IoT gadget to acquire the data and process the data here and do something, some kind of an invention, app-based thing, or something related to farming activity, which Ramasudra or somebody had mentioned that he had invented long back 2010, some kind of collection of some particular data from the farmers, or maybe giving some information to farming community where to in fact sell their produce and all. These are all things that are known to you otherwise, because 90% of the students who join this university are from villages, remote corners. We have so many issues over there, right? There are issues at villages, there are issues at cities, there are issues at towns. Take them, go there. You need not invest even 1 rupee. You need not invest 1 rupee, Government of Andhra Pradesh, thanks to Honorable Chief Minister Jagannath Reddy. Yes, he's been in fact supporting the universities like anything. He said that go ahead, start something with reference to technology. How many kind of incubation cells we have established. All will become operational from next month onwards. You should know that, because you should also talk to all your friends who are in other branches of study. Here, Tech Hub is coming up, and there very close to you, there is a hub called Internet of Things Hub. And in this department of geoengineering, geospatial related, it is not just confined to only students who pursue geoengineering over there. It is any student from anywhere can go there. It is called Center of Excellence. And just a few yards distance from here, we have got a huge Siemens skill center. Huge center is there, which has got all these 3D printers and all automatic lathe machines. Did you get an opportunity to go there? No. In case if you have not got an opportunity because of 2 reasons, either you are not aware of that, or your teachers have not told that to you. One of these reasons, but at least today, please try to go visit all these places, the places of happening. Very next to you, in fact, you must have seen a building coming up. There, in fact, I am going to house 1,000 computers in one single floor, with excellent seminar halls, 20 smart classrooms, and 2 wonderful seminar halls, not really meant for only computer science students, which can be shared by anybody, right? And in that 1,000 computers, any GRE examination, TOEFL examination, placements examination, what not, any kind of examination in the city of Visakhapatnam, especially for those parents who are taking their kids all the way to Pendurthi, Gajuwaka for JEE exam, NEET exam and all. Instead of going all the way, they will be coming to this place. We are in fact also starting a huge incubation cell with reference to pharmacy, and with reference to marine products, and even with reference to genetics also. I got huge funding from government to in fact set up an incubation cell with pharmacy, and with Ramki Pharma we are setting up an incubation cell that also gets operational from next month onwards. And to maritime products, prawn, crab, fish kind of things, and also artificial protein. Artificial protein. Now people talk about artificial proteins. Yeah, suppose I like chicken, but because I'm a vegetarian, I don't want to eat chicken. You can artificially grow. So that kind of a market is emerging market. We have entered into that space, and we are also starting a huge food testing and food product processing incubation cell, getting support from DRDO. Dr. Satish Reddy made a visit to Andhra University, and we entered an MOU with them. That is also coming up. And genetics, With RINL support, we have started a center. It will be inaugurated next month. We have named it as Bio Arbor. Bio Arbor is a center supported by RINL, and we are coming out with an injection that would in fact delay the onset of old age by 5 years. I'll give that injection to whom to begin with? Who is the oldest man here? You are young, sir. So, a lot of work is happening. And more important, especially for you, the students, should know is that things they get multidisciplinary. In the sense, students of electrical engineering, they can always take up courses in the other branches of engineering. Like that, in fact, I have instructed the principal and the chairman also to modify the content. Where to begin with, in the first year, you will have green chemistry, not normal chemistry, where you study about water. Very important, water, right? Every day, we talk about water and, especially drinking water, and people talk about, converting water and the sea water into drinking water, all these things in future, that is required. Definitely you will see that. We are very fortunate generation that way, because we have still some rivers left and we are able to get some drinking water out of that. But times to come, you will have to search for water elsewhere. People are now talking about the deep sea technologies. The land is over now, they want to enter into deep sea. And batteries. Because I went to IIT in Chennai, I saw their incubation cell. Huge work. Every department is doing only in solar cells, battery cells. The kind of market that they have, international market. 2-3 youngsters sitting in a small cabin, and they are doing business work, turnover crores of rupees. I was seeing at Mysore some students at the food incubation cell doing business with Tatas. They sell drinking water. Tulsi water is their patent. It's being sold across India. See, ideas, they look small, but they can scale up to huge extent. They can impact the whole world. So today, the beauty is that, the beauty of your generation is that at our generation, to start something, you require, a lot of support, a lot of guts. And at the same time, you require so many permissions. You require a lot of capital. You have to go to bank, sit there, they will reject you. You will go to the government, ask for land, they will reject you. Lot of process delay, but today, you don't require anything. You want to start business? You don't require anything. What you require is only just idea. If you have idea, if you have mobile phone, and if you have connectivity, you can start anything on internet and crush it. That's it, as simple as that. That's why people call this as a different world altogether. At one point of time, people talked it as industrial age, and then people called it as information technology age. And today people have coined a new word. Okay, that today says is knowledge zenith age. So you are into knowledge zenith age. How fortunate you are. You're really fortunate. But of course, there are challenges. There are definitely going to be challenges. But be ready to experiment for at least 1 or 2 years with some startup. Never ever think of just getting into some kind of an IT company. Now the trend is changed at IITs. At IITs, people are no longer looking for campus placements. Nobody gets into these companies. They only just start something on the campus, and they work with that for 2 years, 3 years. If it becomes success, fine. Either they will magnify it and go big, or they may sell it to some other person and start something new, or even if they lost also in that experience. At Silicon Valley, why people love a lot Silicon Valley, failure is rewarded. Failure is rewarded. If somebody starts a company and he fails, and if there is a big failure, he will be called onto the dais, and he'll be garlanded, and he'll be praised. He'll be given all sorts of the rewards and awards, and he'll be given special grants. Not to encourage other people also to fail. But such kind of things are also in store, especially for our country. So I strongly believe that you have a great role to play as the youth of this particular generation. Never ever believe that something cannot be done. And if somebody says that something cannot be done, it is your duty, it is your job to remove such kind of a myth and we have to deliver the job because the whole world is learning, the whole world is listening. This is very, very important. So anything can be done, right? As such, if you look at the success stories, not very big corporates, they have created success stories these days. The success stories were created by small people. Small, very few people, 1 or 2 people sitting in a garage. Sitting in a garage, somebody came out with an idea. Sitting in a garage, someone came out with an idea called Facebook. Right? So he imagined that something could be done differently when people said that it is not possible. Like that, Apple came out, Amazon came out, Netflix came out, Google came out. People talk about mining companies these days. These mining companies, they were all started in garages. It's 1 or 2 people, who were able to think differently, and they were able to, in fact, be successful on their thoughts. So mostly, you say that India, nothing is happening, this place, nothing is happening, that is the problem, this is the problem, like that, we are always saddened about all this kind of, activity outside. We keep talking about all these things. Press always only just shows all these things to us. But, to a large extent, why? This is being talked about outside largely due to the function of, that kind of an idea that this cannot be done, this should not be done, this you cannot do it. No, don't believe that. Anything can be done. If we have that kind of a concept that anything can be done, the world will make, in fact, a beaten path to your doors. Wherever you build your home, you go to a forest and build your home in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to your homes and, reward your work. That is the kind of a generation you are living in, and you see, we are there, in fact, to support you, give you the encouragement, and whatever you want. If you have some rules, you have some issues at the department level, please access your head of the department. If that is not solved, go to the principal. Not solved, straight come into the room of the vice chancellor. I am there for you. I strongly believe that I am there only for you. Otherwise, what for the vice chancellor? He has no job at all. Right? There is no teacher, there is no head, there is no register, there is no principal. We are all there, in fact, only to support you, to see to it that, through you, in fact, we make this particular country a big country. That is the sacred job, into which, we are. And we have entered into, we are paid, today I get 3 lakhs salary, all the professors on the campus, they draw 3 lakhs salary. 3 lakhs is not a small money at all. There's a lot of role to be played. It is not just for teaching and learning. For 25,000 rupees also, there are teachers who are giving excellent teaching in the engineering colleges, private colleges. What is that extra that we are doing here? We do that extra provided you show the interest. It is always a win-win, right? So you show the interest and try to get the attention of the best teachers. And in case if you require additional facilities, please do access your principal and also my administration. We are always there to help you make this particular university a great university by converting you as real brand ambassadors. Thank you. Congratulate all the faculty members of the department once again for taking up this initiative of organizing a wonderful lecture in the memory of G.I.T.A. We missed her. We really missed her a lot. But we are really there, in fact, to promote her ideas and her values. Thank you so much for this.
So thank you very much, sir, for your inspirational speech. There are 5 groups working on latest technologies and the latest. Very soon we will be landing at our place. From this one.
the principal has to
can take my details and madam.
But this is a good initiative.